going on, PokeMoshPit? This is ManOfSteele93 here, bringing you a brand spanking new RU battle. This is against a really good friend of mine. His name is SuperMarioPoke. Really good battler. Make sure to go check him out. Link's gonna be in the description. Really fun guy. Make sure to go watch him like right now. All right. But anyways, let's just jump to the battle. It was a really good one. It was a really long one, but it was a ton of fun. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, I'm challenged by SMP. He leads off with his, Quillfish here, and I lead off with my Trick, Choice Scarf, Shed Engine Ninja. He goes for the first layer of Toxic Spikes, and he actually outspeeds me, which tells me that this guy's probably, like, crazy-ass fast. Holy crap. That guy's fast. He actually gives me a Focus Sash, lol, which is quite funny since I'm a Shed Engine Ninja. I just go for the X's, just trying to get some damage off. I feel like I should have gone for the Will-O-Wisp in the long run, but it's not really big of a deal. Will-O-Wisp on the obvious switch. Burn his Poliwrath, which is fantastic. So he's gonna be forced to switch out of there. Like, you know, his Poliwrath is pretty much useless now. I go for the Grudge on the switch. I shouldn't have done that because I had the Focus Sash and just should have gone for another, like, X's or Will-O-Wisp, but that doesn't matter. His Hidden Power Fire is going to take out my Sash. I'm going to go for the X-Scissor, and holy crap! Yes, X-Scissor from Shed Engine Ninja takes out Gardevoir. Suck it. Switches into his Combee here, and I'm like, holy crap, dude. You have a Combee. You have some balls. He takes out my Shed Engine Ninja. Just does work. I go for the safe Choice Banded U-turn here with my Archeops since there's no Stealth Rocks up. You know, why not? See how much damage it's going to do. He doesn't die, which kind of sucks penis. And then I switch into my Opoop to take the, like, I don't know, maybe he was gonna attack. But he actually, this is, an Endeavor. This is probably some crazy competitive battling set. With a Combee? What is going on? This is a crap ton. He goes for a Mud Slap. What? Mud Slap in competitive battling? Dude, you have some huge cojones. But, thankfully, the Seismic Toss does hit. That thing goes down. And that would have wrecked the rest of my team. I'm not gonna lie. Switches back into his Poliwrath here. I'm gonna get the freak out of there, because it's most likely some sort of Focus Punch set, because that's all Poliwraths are. I wish I could come up with something more creative, but that's all they're really good for, unfortunately. Because they're so cool. They have a freaking, like, swirl on their stomach. He goes for the Bulk Up as he sets up a sub. I just go for the Stealth Rocks, because in reality, like, this Marowak's gonna die eventually, just because of the Toxic Spikes. And, like, this Poliwrath's not going to be able to touch me at all, even if he does get, like, a +2 Waterfall. It's not going to do anything against my, max HP, max Impish defense Marowak. See, just takes the Waterfall for fun. Go for the Bone Meringue. Doesn't break the sub because of the +1 defense. Really unfortunate. I wanted to get some extra damage off on that guy. Not really a big deal in the long run. Do the poison damage. Unfortunately, my Marowak, oh hi, my boy, he's going down. Such a shame, died to the Poliwrath. So sad, one of my favorite pokes. I'm gonna switch into my Rotom C Smiley, because he has a funny smile if you don't see the back of him. I just go for the safe Volt switch, or Volt change, whatever you want to call it, Volt switch, I don't know. But predicts that rather well. I should have just gone for the safe Leaf Storm, but whatever. It really doesn't matter this early in the match. I'm not really too worried. He goes for the Stealth Rocks on the switch. Not that big of a deal. Kind of in the long run, but anyway. Goes for the Rapid Spin. I thought I was actually going to outspeed, so I go for the Encore, but Encoring into the Rapid Spin is just as good because Rapid Spin is weak as shit. He switches back in his Hypno thing. I'll go for the Toxic on the switch, but he knows obviously Burn. I'm not sure if he predicted that or not. Check this out. I predict him to predict my switch and go for the Focus Punch. So I stay in and go for the Seismic Toss. And that's exactly what happens. Go for the Seismic Toss. Hits him on the Focus Punch. He can't move, can't attack me, and now he dies to the Burn. Such a pivotal play right there. Because if I would have switched, I would have lost another. I probably would not have taken that guy out for quite some time. So cool. Switches into his Thristle Quillfish thing here. He said that he misclicked there and goes for the Destiny Bond, which really hurt him in the long run because it showed me that he had Destiny Bond on that thing. And you'll probably see in a little bit why that was, like, really important. Switches out here because he locked himself into there because I switched him that Choice Scarf. Go for the Toxic on the switch. Great play there because now I got that thing Toxic. And honestly, this Claydol specifically is really hampering my ability to sweep, because it's not gonna, like, my Arcops isn't, my choice banded Arcops isn't going to be able to just Earthquake the rest of his team, because this guy's gonna completely wall it, and then I'm not gonna be able to, like, be consistently switching out with my choice Scarfed Rotom. I make a double switch here, and not really the best on my part. I wasn't really expecting him to switch into this thing, and since it is choice Scarfed, it's going to easily outspeed my choice Banded Arcops. He goes for the Waterfall, like, pretty obvious. This is actually a sub-protect Anger Point Tauros, but since he has the Toxic Spikes up, it's completely useless. So, I mean, I'm really racking my brain at this point, just trying to figure out how I'm going to win this match. I figure that if I can get excuse me, that if I can get his Quillfish out of the way, I can go on ahead and switch in my Arcops and just start firing off like moves, basically. Just keep U-turning out, or no, just Earthquakes, I mean, until he dies, and then switch in my Rotom C and just keep on Leaf Storming until he dies. But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to successfully, like, trap him, basically, which at this point isn't really looking too good for me. I think my best bet is to, I don't really know how I'm going to do it at this point. He has a rest talking Steelix, which kind of sucks balls. I mean, I do encore him into the rest. I should have waited another turn, but, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. What happens? He goes, I switch in my Smiley here. What happens? I go for a Leaf Storm. I should have gone for a Hidden Power Fire, but, you know, really not that big of a deal, again, in the long run. Bleh. He wakes up, goes to the rest, you know, kinda sucks. I'm really trying to rack my brain at this point, just trying to figure out how I'm gonna kill off his Quillfish, his Claydol, and the Steelix, because those are the only 3 pokes he has left, and the only, like, useful Pokemon I have right now, at least, after switching and killing off my Tauros, is my Rotom, my Arcops, and my Clefable. And so, since 2 of those are, like, since he only has 1 offensive Pokemon, and I have 2 offensive pokes, I should be in, like, a good position here, but in all honesty, he's gonna be, he has a really good position to kill off, to outspeed and kill off both of my choiced Pokemon, and then just stall me to death with this Steelix, keep on phasing me out, rest talking up. So I just keep playing that turn by turn at this point. I go for the return here just because I predicted him to switch back into his Claydol. Don't hate me on that. Like, I mean, I know I should have gone for the Earthquake, but, you know, I thought he was going to switch back, predicting the Earthquake. You know, not really that big of a deal. Tauros goes down, and so I figure at this point, you know what, okay, I'm just going to go ahead, switch to my Smiley, go for a Hidden Power Fire, see what's going to happen. At this point, I'm down to the stage where I'm going to have to start, like, just killing off his pokes one by one and just see what's going to happen. Hidden Power Fire does nothing to this Claydol. I really would just want to want this thing to stay in so I can get some poison damage. Switch out into my Clefable again. I'm not sure if, I didn't predict the Toxic, I just didn't want to take, like, damage. Because this Clefable is just going to wall this Claydol all day long. I go for the Seismic Toss here on the switch. Get some extra damage off on that Quillfish, which is really nice. I know he's going to go for the Destiny Bond at this point, so I go ahead, I go for the safe Soft Boil. Try to stall this guy out a little bit for some PP, a little Stall Wars here. I sped it up a little bit, as you may notice. I just keep Soft Boiling, he just keeps Destiny Bonding. Really, like, I'm just trying to make, like, see what he's going to do. Really not that big of a deal. I go for the Soft Boil, he switches into Steelix again. At this point, I'm just going to try... I'm just gonna see what happens. I'm ready. Honestly, I want him to phase out my Clefable into something that I can actually hit him. Preferably my Rotom C. Go for the Seismic Toss again, but then I realize, wait a second. I can encore him into Sleep Talk, switch out into Rotom, and fire off a Leaf Storm, which will either kill this guy, kill his Quillfish, or kill his Claydol. So at this point, I'm in the clear, right? Encore him into that. Go for the switching to Smiley. He switches out into his Claydol. Yes, perfect. So now I'm in a perfect position to kill off his Claydol, because he's not going to be able. He's not going to be able. His Claydol's completely useless at this point. The only thing it's doing is hampering my Arcop's ability to just come in and start earthquaking everything. Finally kill off his Claydol. Really, really nice. Finally got that done. Awesome. So now he's going to switch back into this thing, into his Thristle. He goes for the Destiny Bond here. As I just stay and go for the Leaf Storm, I missed on the first one, but I was like, you know what, that's not really fair. I should have died, like, right there. So I go for the Leaf Storm, you know, trying to make it fair, trying to be nice. Because we tight, excuse me, I coughed. You know, kill off his Quillfish, really, really good for me. And so I'm going to switch my Arcops now, and just start firing away Earthquakes at his Steelix. And so right now, he's going to be able to completely outstall, kill off my Arcops, and outstall my Clefable. So right now it's going to come down to whether I can get off 3 Earthquakes and he doesn't Dragon Tail me with a Sleep Talk. So at this point, it's all coming down to this. He's going to win. If he's going to win, or I'm going to win. It's coming down to the wire right now. Go for the first Earthquake. He goes for the first Sleep Talk. He gets an Earthquake. So it's all coming down to this. If he gets a Sleep Talk and gets a Dragon Tail, he wins. If he doesn't get a Dragon Tail, I will win. Go for the Earthquake, and he goes for a Sleep Talk. And he goes for Rest. And that's the game. Such a good game. Such a good game, Super Mario Poke. Check him out. He's such a good battler. He's so much fun. Thanks a lot, you guys, for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you like the battle, go ahead, check out me at my channel. I just lost like a bunch of subs since I stopped uploading for a little bit, but now I'm back. I'm back. So if you liked it, leave a comment, thumbs up, do all that cool stuff. Thanks a lot, you guys, for watching. Peace out.